there, I'm Mariana from Crafting Happiness, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet a face mask with inside flaps to hold paper filters. You can find the child size pattern on my blog Crafting Happiness. You'll also find directions there on how to adjust the size of your mask to fit your face. I'll put a link in the description for you. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate how to make the adult size. For this pattern, I used a 100% cotton yarn. This is a Turkish brand. I can't really remember where I bought it from, but really any cotton yarn will do. If you have a different size cotton yarn, it doesn't really matter. Just use the pattern in my blog. I will put the link in the description, and you can adjust the size of the mask accordingly. I also used a 2.5mm crochet hook, and you will also need scissors and a darning needle to weave in the ends. To begin, chain 67 and then single crochet in a second chain from the hook. Next, make 43 single crochet. And this is your first row. The rest of the chain will form the ear loop and will be later connected to the mask. Chain 1 and turn, and next make 6 single crochet in the back loop only. So we will be crocheting in this one loop away from you only. So insert your hook in that loop and just make your single crochet as usual. And we will be making 6 of them. So that's 3, 4, 5, and the last one, 6. Next, make 3 half double crochet in a back loop only. So it's the same, yarn over, insert your hook in that loop only, and make your half double crochet as usual. Then make 26 double crochet in a back loop. Then make 3 half double crochet in a back loop only. Followed by 6 single crochet in a back loop. Chain 1, and this is your second row, and you can see the front loops exposed, and this is the point where we will start and crochet the bottom flap that will hold the paper filter. Turn, and for row 3 start with 6 single crochet, and they are made as normal through the entire stitch. So we do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then make 3 half double crochet, and 26 double crochet. Then make 3 half double crochet, followed by 6 single crochet. and 6. Chain 1, and this is your third row. And next 10 rows, rows 4 through 13, are a repeat of this third row. Make your repeat rows and then join me again to continue with this pattern. And this is how the mask looks like after I completed the 13th row. We are now going to do the last row, row 14, and this last row is crocheted with single crochet stitches only in the back loop. So insert your hook in that back loop and make your single crochet. And we do this in every stitch until the end of the row. And this is how it looks like after I finish the last row. You can see the front loops exposed on the same side as the ones at the bottom, and this is where the top flap will be worked on. But before we do that, let's make the left ear loop by chaining 22. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, and 22. And you can adjust this loop to be as long as you like. And once you have the length you want, just join it at the bottom corner by inserting your hook in that corner stitch, yarn over, and pull through. And then we are going to cut the yarn and pull through. And this is your left ear loop. And then on the other side, we already crocheted the ear loop. We are going to use this yarn tail and the darning needle and just connect it in that corner with a couple of stitches. So really quick, insert the needle in that corner stitch, pull through until the entire tail is through, make a few stitches, make sure it's securely connected, and then make a few more stitches and weave in the ends. So insert your needle through the stitches, underneath, at the top, underneath again, and so on, back and forth a couple of times just to make sure it won't unravel once you wash it, and then cut the rest off. And this is how the mask looks like so far. And make sure you are weaving in this end as well, and then we will continue with the inside flaps that will hold the paper filter. We are going to start with the bottom flap, and we will make one slip knot, take it off the hook, and then insert your hook in the very first front loop at the bottom. Pull and pull this slip knot through, then chain 3. And our bottom flap will be made out of double crochet stitches. As you see here, let me make it more clear. If we continue making double crochet stitches in each of the front loops, this end will be loose. You can choose to sew it later, or you'll do what I'll do, and I'll just pull this loop through one of the stitches right here, and that will connect it. Because there are single crochet rows and this is a double crochet, we will do it 2 rows up. So we are now connected on the second row. We'll skip the row, and on the 4th row we will insert the hook right here at the end in one of these loops, any, doesn't matter, and then pull this through, just the loop, and now it's connected. And then continue to make your double crochet in the front loops. It's a bit fiddly at the beginning, so yarn over and insert your hook in that front loop, the next front loop, and make your double crochet. And then it helps if you flip this first row down. That will expose the front loops and it will be easier to crochet. And now just make double crochet in each of those front loops, and we will do this until we reach the end of the row. And let me show you here. Now this is connected. You don't have to sew this end at all, and we will do the same thing at the end of this row. That will save you some time. So like I said, just double crochet in each of these front loops. I now reached the last loop, and I'll show you how to connect that last double crochet. So make your last double crochet, and we will either sew to the mask or simply insert your hook in the next loop on the mask that you can see. So this ends right here, pull the loop through, and this is it. Cut the yarn and pull it through the loop, and you are done with the bottom flap. And this is how it looks like, joined at both ends, so you don't have to sew anything. And the flap might not look big enough, but you want as much of the filters to be exposed, and this is enough to hold it from falling down. And now we're going to make the top flap, which is basically made in the same. Just turn your mask upside down with the bottom facing you, and we will work this way because we want the flap to go downwards. If we work from this point, it will be upwards, and then it will just look awkward. So turn your flap, turn your mask upside down, and make a slip knot, and then we will join it in the front loop. And I'll show you again how to join the corners of the flap. So locate your first front loop, which is this one right here. Pull the slip knot through and chain 3. And now we are going to connect this end to the mask. Just put it down, see where it touches the mask. In my case, it's touching it right here. I'll insert my hook in that loop and pull this loop through. And now my flap is connected. Next, make a double crochet in the next front loop, which is this one. And the first one, it's a bit awkward, but can be done. Make a double crochet, and then flip this last row down to expose the front loops. And from this point on, it's easy. Just make a double crochet in each of these front loops until you reach the end. And again we reach this last front loop. Make your double crochet in it, and it's time to connect it in this corner so you won't have to sweat. Just put it down and see where it touches on the mask, which point on the mask it touches, and then go into that point, pick a loop, any loop like this one, insert your hook into that loop and pull through, and then cut the yarn and pull it through and pull, and then weave in the ends, and your mask is completed. And this is how the mask looks like once completed. You have the top and bottom flaps. You can put your paper filter or even a cloth filter inside and it will not fall. And this is how it looks from the front. And you can customize it the way you wish, especially the child size one. You can put a smile on it. You can put kitty ears on it, hearts, flowers, whatever you fancy. And this is the beauty of crocheted mask. You can adjust them as you wish, and they're made of cotton, so you can wash it after every use. And this is how you crochet a face mask with inside flaps for paper filters. Stay safe and happy crocheting!